was not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Alrighty, so our session is started. We've got our recording going. So before we dive back into our multiplanar tale, why don't we learn a little bit about who we've got at the table?
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
3 people at once now.
I'm Caitlin, and I'm playing Vass. Vass is a devilishly handsome tiefling bard rogue who has found himself once again stumbling across the multiverse. This week's fun fact about Vass is he has gotten in the habit of naming his weapons, at least the bladed ones. His scimitar we all know is Pat Scimitar. However, his newest short sword is Cindy Lauper, and his dagger is Stabby Nix. He loves his ladies, who he refers to collectively as the Triple Threat.
Amazing.
I'm Ronald, and I'm playing Romulus Nuvis, Paladin, Sorcerer. Fun fact about him: in these dark times, he is missing his maybe sort of girlfriend. And yeah.
I'm Greg. I'm playing Phelan, a paladin warlock. And fun fact about him this week is Iris, his very colorful familiar, which is quite the contrast to his pretty dark attire, dark demeanor, has been very excited by the naming of Voss's weapons and has been hinting strongly that that Valen name his sword, and his sword disagrees vehemently.
Hi, I'm Stefan. I'm playing Hugh DeVere, a flashy, flamboyant fencer who's ambiguously French. Today's fact about Hugh: he was down for the first time last session by a fear effect, which I mean everyone knows how reckless and lack of fear Hugh has. But it is giving him now the experience this feeling. Gives him all kinds of ideas of what to do to other people. So stay tuned. This will play out later.
Yeah, heck yeah. And as I'd mentioned, we will have someone joining us. Clay will be coming in with Zula later on. But until then, we dive back into Kryn, back into Nightland, to Dargard Keep, where our adventurers are hoping to find the last piece of the Rod of Many Parts, and to gain some assistance in doing so, Lidara, one of the spirits of the keep, has promised to guide you to this relic should you defeat Soth, though Lord Soth is currently not at home. In an effort to get his attention, you must put out the massive beacon of cataclysmic fire at the top of this tower. However, to do so, you have to put out smaller beacons. And to do that, you have to find bones. Particular bones. And I believe we have acquired now 3 of them. We have the drunkard, musician, and most recently, the prisoner. So
sort of.
Sort of.
We're down a long drop.
Yeah, they're at the bottom of a drop here, which we had freeze framed with Zula dropping down to get. So I'll say that it's easy enough for Zula to retrieve the bones and bring them back up. Just so that way we're not stuck in a freeze frame moment. Uh, but yeah, so that's where we're at. You still need the librarian and the drowned woman to round out your skeletal issues. But, adventurers, it's up to you. What would you like to do?
Do we know how many levels tall the tower is?
A lot.
Okay. So we're not like at the top.
No.
That's not an actual. That's not an actual unit, God.
You think that this thing
It
is
is some
actual
number.
units? I know how many levels like there are, but I don't think you can tell from the outside because there's not like a lot of windows. And you guys, this is
But like when we were walking up, we could tell it's not like 7 stories tall and we're on the 6th story.
uh kind of sort of you are closer to the top than you are the ground. We'll put it there.
Okay.
I think we'll know when we hit the top when we run into the ghost sisters. The
Well,
sister's name is escaping me at this moment.
you'll know you've
Hopefully.
run into the top when you can't get further because it's intensely hot, and the cataclysmic fires will burn you alive.
Oh,
That's why you have to
True.
put out the other ones.
There's also that I was trying to put more of a positive spin on it,
Why have positivity?
but sure.
So
positivity.
In Iceland?
basically we just need to decide if we think we need to turn around and hit those floors we skipped. Because there might be bones down there if we're gonna go all the way to the top and then have to start all the way back over.
I suspect we will have to check those floors eventually. Yeah. Was it how many flights of stairs did we go up from on the outside? I mean, like, how many floors did we skip? Like 4?
I want to say you skipped 4, yeah. Because you went from ground level up to like the 5th level. But you did do a lot of exploration on the ground floor, so like 3-ish.
I think you skipped like 3 or 4
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah, in that roundabout. You can count on one hand how many floors you skipped.
There. So should we go back the way we came and then go up through the middle? Or I don't remember what the
well, how many
why
bones
we
do we have now? We have 3 now, right? Or 4?
we have 3 of the 5.
3 of the 5.
3 of
Okay.
5.
Okay. I guess we can probably double back down and check out the floors we missed.
Zula's gonna get all the way back up, and then we're gonna be like,
We're
"Oh,
going
we're
back down."
actually going down now."
Oh my goodness.
I was looking to say, I was like, if we could all fly, then we could just go up and then just jump off when we get to the top.
I don't believe
I
that you
don't
all
think-
all have capabilities of such.
I mean, I could cast fly on all of us, but I don't want to.
I want to save that spell slot.
Yeah, that'd be that'd be +3. So I could probably 1, 2, 3. I could probably cast fly on 3 people, or 4 people, and then I can. Well, no, 3 because Vass can fly themselves, right?
I can, yeah. I've got a couple charges left.
Cool. So I mean, I can do that, but again, that would be my one and only 6th level spell slot.
Yes.
You're not going to need 6 levels against Lord Soth, right?
Look, I'm always.
Right.
I'm just saying, you can always just take a nap in the keep if you'd like.
Are you insane?
There's so many beds
No.
here.
That generosity terrifies me.
First of all, I ain't sleeping on any of these beds. I will summon my card house before I sleep anywhere in this place. Oh, by the way, for those who are new to the group, I do have a deck of cards that can turn into a little chat of. But all right, we're gonna walk down the flights of stairs.
All right. So, let's just stroll down to the last place you were. Alright, so... Alright, we are... This, I think, is where you guys entered. This area was... Yes, okay. So we need to go to... that one. And up that far up. Okay, yes. So here we are, and you're walking down from the inside, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, shit. No.
Are we supposed to be able to see anything, or?
No, it's all covered right now. I closed
mean,
a tab that
I'm in the thing, but
Oh!
it's not coming up for me.
Mine says, please wait for the
Wait
DM
for the
to
DM.
start.
Yeah.
I am
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
very smart, guys. Very smart.
Yeah, I was sitting here refreshing because you were talking like we could see something. Like,
So
Yeah.
was I.
I was moving the map on my side, and I thought I had already pressed the thing. Yeah, I'm the smartest.
it's okay. I know D&D Beyond is prone to have some glitches, so I was like, maybe it's just the fight.
No,
It's good that we were
good.
all sitting here refreshing.
No one was saying anything. We were all
It's-
just quietly
like, I don't know.
refreshing.
Yeah, no, that
I
was
just figured
was
I'd say something when we had to move.
user error right there. All right. Here's the little stairwell that you guys come down.
Are we eventually gonna come across that dragon skull that we don't know that Zula knocked down?
Yeah, actually, you'd see it kind of at the bottom of these stairs.
That's not where I left you.
Uh, it's all cracked now. Like the jaw is like it's in two pieces rather than the one set that you'd seen it.
I think someone's down here, guys. They moved the dragon skull.
At least it didn't reform into a dragon. So upset.
Fair enough.
All right. So now that everyone's little tokens are on the board, what would you like to do? We stepping out and adventuring.
Yeah. Because we're adventurers. And boy, do I need to zoom in. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, it's a big map. So stepping out. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. From here, you would see the majority of this side of the floor. And let me just do some quick DM snooping real quick. Cool. All right, that's what I thought. Yeah. So the main area here is just a standard sort of hallway between the different rooms. You don't really notice too much, Romulus. Though.
Okay. Then I will.
Oh,
Uh,
please.
Okay, so there's a door right there. Is this a passageway in the back where
Yeah.
Vass is standing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess just try to close the door with this one.
As you're all moving, Hugh, you would hear something in the space. It sounds like the clink of armor as figures walk.
I think there are warriors nearby.
Can you tell what
Oh.
direction?
What she
I
said,
hear
or what he
clinking.
said.
Ah. I think we should sneak forward.
And for in the direction I'm heading, or
You would say, Hugh, that it does sound like they might uh, come up on your group where Romulus is leading.
does the other side? Do we know if the other side over here is the same, like
You don't
a
know.
passageway over there? I kind of motion the vast to check the other side.
I
Niku,
go and I listen.
Firstly, I'm gonna ask
Over
for
here.
a stealth roll.
Okay. That's a 27.
Okay, yeah. As you get
Alright.
over there, go ahead then give me a perception roll.
That's a 10.
You don't hear anything from down there. But since you're over there, you'd be able to see that there is a sort of connecting passage there, and you'd see the tail end of figures moving towards the room.
Towards where I know Romulus is, or towards me?
Towards where Romulus is. Like, you watch them turn that corner, like you catch the last bit of it.
Okay. I send message to Romulus and say, "You've got incoming."
I back up
All right,
and
I'm gonna ask for a stealth roll.
ugh. Hey,
All right, you're able to get back and not draw any attention, unwanted attention.
I will as soon as everyone gets down to the stairs, I will kind of point to Valen, myself, and Vass, and point to the corner I just came from, and then I will point to Hugh, Zula, and Lori to go to the other end to kind of like do a pincer attack or
Okay.
pincer formation.
Okay. Does anyone disagree with this plan of action or offer something else?
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, then I'm going to ask for a stealth roll to see if you can get this formation set up without drawing the attention of the patrolling figures.
25.
Lovely.
12.
I got a reroll.
Yeah, this is a different stealth.
16.
Alright. Not bad.
17.
Beautiful. Alright. Cool. So, as your group is able to set this up, I am going to ask for initiative rolls, as you will be able to get the element of surprise here on your adversaries.
Oh. It's advantage, right? Because of Zula?
Yes.
I think that's 30 feet.
It's within 30 feet, though, yeah.
So I guess it would just be the people on the same side. Oh, wait. How big are these? It's so hard to see the squares.
Yeah, the squares on this one are difficult. These are 5-foot squares.
Oh! I thought we were much further away than we were. Okay,
Yeah, no.
cool.
Dirty 20 for Balin.
Woohoo.
Are we still in range, right?
We are,
Or
yeah.
no? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me re-roll that.
18.
Yay!
Beth.
15, much better.
Alrighty.
Are we closer to the corner with our stealth rolls?
Yeah. I'd say so.
Romulus, you want to go first since it was your plan?
Yeah. So if it all goes downhill, I die first. All right. So I point the vast to, like, I guess, to do message, and then like I hold out my hand, and for vast kind of give Hugh a countdown. And
Okay, Vass is ready with a message for Hugh.
and then I give the signal to kind of, initiate.
Yep.
Haha.
So
Scallywags.
do that, and then... What did he say? Damn, Ori. Alright, cool. So...
I know these skeleton knights are lucky I don't have this the sword attuned to me right now.
Look, if you just take a nap, a little break, get
Just
that
you.
sword. So,
Well, I guess technically Hugh and Lori and Bass go before me, so
yeah. So Lori going first is going to do a little leapfrog over Hugh. And as pops out, runs up to this skeleton knight in the back. And she's just gonna try and... I should actually center these guys a little bit better. She's just gonna try and take a little swipe here. That's definitely gonna hit. But her second attack is gonna miss. And... after Lori's turn, Hugh, we come to your turn.
Okay, Hugh will get after Skeleton Knight A by going next to Lori. Hunter's Mark. And we start with a crit. So that's going to be there. We got the psychic on this hit. Double ones. So there's going to be, this is the force damage, and then fire. Not great rolls there, but hopefully did a bunch. And sorry, second attack with advantage. So exactly the same roll. And the non-crit will be 11 damage piercing. 3 force. And 11 fire.
Alrighty.
And that was Hugh's turn.
And immediately brings Skeleton A down to bloodied condition. And with that, it is going to be Vass, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna scooch with my spelt rockstar form. I'm just gonna scooch by Valen and Romulus. And then I'm going to take out my short bow of melodies, and I'm going to make a reverberating shot at Skeletal Knight A. Oof, gross. That's a 12.
Does not hit.
Great, I'll try again with another natural 20.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
yo.
Okay. Let me see here. Things are gonna happen because I have the piercer feat and I feel like that does something on a crit and I never remember what it is. Da-da-da-da. You can roll 1 additional damage die, so I'm just gonna roll it the way it normally wants to roll and then add the full die on top of that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh,
to
it
me.
disappeared.
Oh no.
It disappeared, so never mind. I'll have to roll an extra one. And then I'll get sneak attack on that because my friends are there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 13 and 6 is 19. And 19 and 9 is 28. And 18 is 36. And 5 points of thunder damage for 41.
And that's on A?
That is on A.
Ooh. Looking
I
rough.
think A just got obliterated.
No, he's still standing.
I was hoping I would obliterate it. Oh, darn.
Still
You hate to
standing.
see it. And then with my, but we short rested, right? Because it's showing me that I have all my bardics free.
I think.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
Balin did another inspiring.
Yeah, I want to say you guys short
thingy.
rested in the barracks. Yeah.
In that case, I'll look behind, behind me towards Romulus, and I will give him a bardic inspiration, which is a D10 now.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Just quick reminder, each session I'm a Valor Bard, so you can add that to your AC or your damage in addition to all the other ways you can use Bardic. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Now it is Skeletal Knight A, still standing against all odds. And we'll be taking some attacks. We're gonna have a slash of his blade towards Hugh. With a 24 to try and hit Hugh.
You will parry.
Alright. We'll try again. Doesn't hit. And then from the sort of waist, grabs a axe and is going to throw it at Vass. But I
Rude.
believe a 13 misses, so don't worry about it.
Yes, it does.
Which will then bring us to Romulus. Your turn.
All right. I'm about to go at B and give him the business. End of my cold flame sword
Heck yeah.
for 20.
20 will hit.
Okay. And for the second attack, 16.
A 16 does not.
Okay. Then I'm going to do my Nick attack with the vicious. Ugh, no, just the one attack. All right. So bonus action. I'm going to burn a first level divine smite.
Alright, you do get an extra one because they are undead.
So is that? What's the D8? That's 15 plus another 13 radiant damage.
Ooh, alrighty.
And I end my turn with one card face down in defense mode.
Alright, Valen, we come to your turn.
All right. I'm going to round the corner as well. Can I get it all the way? Yeah, I can get there. I'm going to run here and attack Skeletal Knight A.
Beautiful.
Sword of Cat. Oh, I think he's dead. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Oof. Guys, don't use them all up right now. We're still gonna
Right?
fight off eventually, all right? Save those
Yeah.
for him.
I'm not gonna add all that up, but it's a lot.
Yeah, a lot is going to kill this thing. So.
And then I'll take the second swing at the other one.
Yeah, go for
Hell yeah. Nat 1.
it. The dice give,
The dice giveth,
and the dice
It
taketh
really
away.
does.
taketh away.
Really excited.
Alright. So, with that, it'll be, any bonus actions from Valen?
Nah.
Alright, then it's gonna come to our second Skeletal Knight's turn. Our only remaining Skeletal Knight, who is going to, with its blade, take a swing first at Valen for a natural 20.
Oof. This is gonna hurt.
Yikes.
Wait, hang on. Do I have a level spell? I do. I'm gonna Silvery Barbs that.
Okay.
Use my last level 1 spell slot. Silvery Barbs that.
Which will bring that down to a 14, which will not hit, so
Yes.
you're good. Then turn towards Romulus, try and swing there, and really D&D Beyond, you're gonna do this to me now? Yes, D&D Beyond is really going to do this to me now. Okay, nope, there we go. That's gonna miss Romulus. And then our third attack, is gonna be another attempt on Romulus. With a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Alright, and that's all for our Skeletal Knight, bringing us to the top of the round with Lori, who is going to From the pile of skeletonite remains in front of her, pick up the skull and throw it at the other skeletonite.
Hell yeah, Lori.
That tracks. Yeah.
But unfortunately, that attack misses, so she's just gonna go up and try and yank at one of his shins and take it off. Which will hit. So she's got him by the leg, and is trying to pull it off, and there's the sound of the dislocation of the bone, but it's still in the armor, so it's just sort of rattling around. And our skeletal knight is grappled by that.
Line, Alberta. A closer look.
And with that, Hugh, it is your turn.
All right, let's see if we can finish this off. Apply Hunter's Mark with my bonus action. First strike, I take it at 29 hits.
Most
I would hope
definitely.
And the second one is a 30, so 2 hits. For 32 piercing. Four psychic. 7 force. And 14 fire damage.
Alrighty. And with that, Hugh's turn comes to an end, and Vass, we come to you.
All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna do the same as last turn and take a couple of reverberating shots at this skeleton. And I'm not going anywhere this turn, so I'm going to use my bonus action to do steady aim to give myself advantage on the first attack.
Heck yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure this is
That
gonna be
for
enough.
me. So that will be another 6 is 14, and 5 is 19. Sneak attack go. Really bad sneak attack damage. I was at 19, so that's 24, and then 18 on top of that is 30
It could have.
something. I just my brain just shut off mid math.
I got it.
I had a long day today, guys.
Man, if only
Is
that.
it like I can re-roll something with my piercer feat, but I don't know that that's gonna make. Is it all the rolls or one roll?
I
don't
think
think
it's.
it's gonna make sense. You can re-roll one of the attacks damage dice. I could turn a 1 into something else.
It's up to you, but it'll still be standing.
I rolled another 1, so it doesn't matter. But I did hit it, and I can remember things sometimes, and I have the Vex mastery property, so I'll make my second attack at advantage.
Hell yeah.
That's a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
And it will do 10 piercing and 5 thunder. And that will be my turn.
This thing is just barely hanging in. Romulus,
Alright.
as we come to your turn.
Cool. Then I will take my. Oof. Ugh. I'll use my bardic inspiration.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be
to hit.
Sweet. All right.
And this thing goes down.
Do a whirlwind of spins and turn it into bone dust.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Huh. That's
So,
only our third ever plan that actually came together. Zula,
We're
what were
getting the
you
hang of
doing?
this. Zula took a nap.
Um.
there's just like the
Oh.
blue screen in the eyes.
I said on the count of 3, not the count of 30. But no. I guess since we're on this side, I guess we can just go ahead and start checking rooms over here. I'll go to this door
All right.
and check if it's locked.
You can roll me a investigation check then.
To see if it's locked.
I typically roll the investigations for locked and traps, but if you just want to see if it's locked, no, it's not locked.
All right. I'll open it.
Kaboom.
Okay.
I just go flying back. Ah!
All right.
In this room, we see an ancient dragon sleeping.
So, as you open this door, you would notice there is a stone dragon's head. It's gilded in platinum and lies upon a broken altar where it fell. There are crumbling statues of long forgotten clerics that gaze with empty eyes at the rows of broken pews. There are centuries since any prayers were last heard in this chapel. But you are not the only ones here. As you would notice, figures, draconic in nature, that is
Am I standing in front of a hole in the wall?
No, that's not what I wanted to do. God dang it. Let me double check here.
Just in case I see this and immediately duck back, because these things were fucking terrifying.
Yes, that is actually a hole in the wall. So you can move.
Doink.
Yeah. But these figures turn towards you, Romulus, as you have opened the door. And they brandish their weapons. And we are going to roll initiative.
I say, "Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't." And close the door.
This isn't where I parked my car.
Alrighty.
I was looking for the red obelisk.
Shit, I just rolled double nat 20s for initiative.
Oh, hell yeah.
This does not bode well, because everything after this is just going to be downhill.
Probably. right.
Caitlin fought a white Abishai in another campaign, but I can't remember if we came across these in the Dragonlance campaign.
What color were they?
I think you did not. I don't think we had Abishai in Dragonlance. We
I
had
couldn't remember if we had any or not.
we had the different types of the
Draconians.
Draconians,
Yeah, but not Black Abishai.
but we did not have Abishai. You almost
Abishai,
Caitlin
Abishu.
has fought an Abishai before, but that was in the campaign I was running for her.
Also in Descent.
yeah. You
I
you
fought a couple of these, just Vass hasn't.
yeah.
Mm.
Alright, so
I might just close the door. I ain't gonna lie. Close the door and just like, you know what? You
Alright.
guys come to us.
Alright. So, Hugh, you get to go first here. As it sounds like some things are not quite going right as the response to whatever was seen inside.
I will go inside, I guess, and I'll go after Black Abishai B, if that's okay. I get into here?
Yeah, you can do that for sure. Squeeze
Okay.
through
What did
that
he ever
hole in
do
the
to you?
wall.
I will
feel-
Hunter's Mark him and attack. Oh, geez. The 17 hit.
The 17 will hit, yes.
Okay. A rare miss in the first one. So that's going to be 13 piercing. 5 psychic. 3 force. And 5 fire.
Okay.
That'll be Hugh's turn.
So, you would notice that the fire does not seem to do much of anything. At least for this foe. And with that, Valen, it is your turn. Hugh went right in through the hole that you had avoided.
He sure did. What do I know about Abishai? Are they, I can't tell, are they undead or are they,
They're beans.
Beans, excellent. Love to hear it.
Some of the most devout of Hakisis, Tiamat, other variations of her.
All right, I'm gonna also go in here and hold up my shield that has a symbol of my Watcher's Oath, and abjure the extra planar and use one of my channel divinities. And so every fiend within 30 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw DC 18. And then if it fails, it's turned for a minute or until it takes damage.
All right.
And all they can do is run.
All right. Let's see what they get. So. It is only our white Abishai that seem to be affected by this.
Well, better than nobody, I guess. And then for my bonus action, yeah, we're just gonna chill right here for our bonus action.
Alright. Abishai A runs into this corner. And since it can do nothing else, it takes the dodge action. And then Romulus, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna come in here. And I will spend a sorcery point to activate a careful spell. And at 5th level, right? Is that what I decided upon? 5th level? Nope. 4th level. I will cast Fireball, but I will also use another sorcery point to Oh, okay. What's going on? Has that been happening for a lot of people? Like it saying whoops, error found, and then your page just disappears?
No, that's not happened to me.
Okay.
Just know that they seem resistant to fire, so I don't know if you want to convert to. If that's what to do to convert it, the damage
Oh,
type.
I'm about to convert it into lightning.
Good idea.
So yeah,
You
I
endorse the
throw.
Vecna.
Yeah, so I throw a card, and at first it blazes into fire, but as it hits the center of the room, to get the max amount of people, it quickly turns into lightning.
Alright.
Surprisingly, avoiding hitting Hugh and Balin.
I just want to check that real quick, actually.
What, the careful spell?
The meta magic rules real quick. Alright. So, you can only use one meta magic per spell, unless it says that you can use a different meta magic during it, and unfortunately, both the transmute spell and the careful spell do not have that.
Oh.
So you could use one or the other.
Will not. That changes everything. Sorry guys, I was ready and then I wasn't. Hold on. Let me look at Rhyme. Rhyme is a 30-foot cone. Ooh. Here. Hey. All right. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna do rhymes and then turn it into lightning.
All right, for sure.
And just get those two.
The Abishai A and B,
Yes.
black and white. Cool. All right. Great. That's a con save, right?
Don't quote me on that. That is a con save. 20.
All right. That is 20 from Abishai B. And then a 22 from A.
Okay, guys. Dang.
That's half damage then, right?
Yep.
And you said you had changed it to lightning?
Lightning. Mm-hmm.
When you hit A and B,
Yeah.
Alright.
then B is no longer turn.
I think A was the one that was turned. The one that's up here in the corner with me.
Both,
A and B.
both white
okay.
Abishai were returned.
Oh, okay. My-
It's all good.
I misheard.
No worries. Alright, so 9. And just gotta check something. 9. Alrighty. Anything else from Romulus?
Bonus action, flick them off. I'm kidding. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna bonus action. I probably should have did this first, but activate my innate sorcery, and I flare up in very clockwork magic encircles me.
Okay. That's...
Now in my turn.
It'll come to your turn.
All right, I'm gonna pop inside the door, and I'm gonna look at Black Abishai A, and I'm gonna whisper some creepy things to him in Infernal with a level 2 Dissonant Whispers, and I'm gonna say, in Infernal, feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin.
Alright,
And
Gino.
that's gonna be a that's gonna be a Wisdom 18.
Alright. Okay, Wisdom 18. With a 23, though. That I believe is a save.
It does save, but it'll take half of 16, so 8 points of psychic, and he doesn't have to move away from me.
Okay. All right.
And then, you know what? It worked so great the other time. I'm gonna pop back out of the room.
Sounds good. All right. With that, it will come to our Black Abishai A, who is going to do something here. It's going to drop darkness here and slips inside of it. And that is going to be it for the Abishai. Abishai B over here is going to it's gonna get a little reckless and rushes in to the last place. No, it's gonna rush in and then take an attack against Hugh. The 17 is going to miss. And we're gonna get second attack against Hugh. And another miss, and then the final attack is gonna be a bite. And another miss. Black Abishai B, however, under the guise of the darkness, feels a little bit more at ease and will take its 3 attacks at Valen.
Go for it. Valen can see perfectly fine.
And so can they.
At disadvantage, though, because of my cloak.
That is correct. If Beyond will roll for me. Guys, my computer hates me. Cool. I will just do it this way. So the first attack is going to miss. The second attack, also going to miss.
Ducking and weaving.
And the last attack, another miss. Which brings us top of the round to Hugh once more. It is dark around you, magically so.
Okay, I hit this guy, Abishai, once last turn, but I'd have advantage if it wasn't for the darkness, so I just have a regular roll.
That is correct.
So it's going to be a 23.
23 will hit.
Alright, 14 magical piercing,
Lovely.
4 psychic, and 6 force from the Hunter's Mark, and I take it the fire would be irrelevant.
Fire is irrelevant.
Second attack. 17 piercing. And 5 force.
All right. And with that, Hugh's turn comes to an end, and Valen, we come to your go.
Not loving how surrounded I am here.
You don't like your friends?
Not really.
They like you.
Ooh. I'm gonna grab a hold of Hugh. Wait, can I teleport this? Yeah. I'm gonna grab Hugh and say, "Hey, Hugh, I'm gonna get us out of here." And then I'm gonna cast Thunderstep, and we're going over here.
Okay.
So all three of these Abishais need a DC 19 con save.
That is 16 from A. 21 from White Abishai B. And then a 12 from Black B. So the two black ones will fail and take the full amount
33
of damage.
damage to the fails.
Woo.
Is A concentrating on darkness?
It does not need to concentrate on darkness, no.
Boo.
And
So,
then
and then the guy that
half as much.
succeeded gets half. Yeah, he gets half.
Cool. Alright, so there's the
and also-
crackle of energy within, and unfortunately the darkness, for most of you, obscures what goes on. Valen, you of course would see that one of the Abishai fall.
I would definitely shout out, like, one down, there's still two in there.
Okay. With that, our Abishai in the corner continues taking the dodge action, trying to scour into the side of the room because it can't go towards Valen. Which means that technically it can't run to the other corner.
All I can do is the dodge action.
Yep. Romulus, it is your turn. Oh, do we have an AFK Ronald?
I think we have a muted Ronald.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to deal with anything going in darkness I can't see, so I'm just gonna go to this guy. And I am going to make some attacks. It's just regular rolls, right? I'm not getting advantage.
Yeah, it's just regular.
Okay. 18. Ugh. 15. 21.
Alright. That's not 5 hits. 3 hits.
3 hits? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
For the first one, I'm gonna go ahead and burn another 4th level and do a divine smite. It's immune to cold, right?
You don't know. Probably.
Okay. 6 cold.
It does not seem to take the
And
full
then-
damage.
Then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 17 radiant.
Okay.
9. Ew. Yucky. And that is it.
Alrighty. With that, it is Vass's turn.
Okay. Vass is gonna enter the room, look to his right, and be like, "Not this shit again." And then he's gonna look to the Abishai in the corner, and he's gonna take some pot shots at it. They will be reverberating.
All
The
right.
first one's a 26 to hit. And I'll get some sneak attack on there. So that's 18 piercing and 5 thunder.
Okay.
And then I'll take my second attack at advantage because I hit That's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
And it does 9 piercing and 5 thunder. I will give a bardic to Valen. It is a D10.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll duck back out of the room again.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I forgot one of my damages. I
Uh,
forgot.
roll it real quick.
Oh wait, sorry. That ignore that. 8.
All right. Cool. Still standing. All right. So Vass steps out. Anything else from Vass?
Nope, that's it.
Our Abishai is going to firstly move the darkness as it walks through. And once more engulfs that area. And the darkness creeps through the open door, Vass, and robs you of your sight. Guys,
Great.
this thing will slip out the door and strike at you, Vass. Since you are a bit of a wily one, in and out of the battle. And that is a 17 on the first attempt to hit.
That misses.
Okay. And then a natural 20 on the second.
I can't shield that, but you know what I can do? I can silvery barbs it.
I do believe you have to see for silvery barbs.
Oh, you know what? I probably do have to see. Let's see. Yeah, you
Damn it,
can
Arrow.
see. So that's nothing I can do about that situation.
I don't have any spell slots to cast it with.
So that's gonna be 13 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then it's gonna try and bite with its final attack. With a 22 to hit.
Yeah. Do I need to see for shield? No, a reaction which you take when you are hit. So I'm assuming I can shield that.
Yeah. If you have the spell and the reaction, you can.
I sure do. So I will.
Alright, so shield goes up. And with that, it is the end of the Avishai's turn. And then it brings us to our White Avishai B, who is smelling blood in the air and will again huff, going reckless as it rushes in, this time towards Valen, as you took its toy away. And the swing of the long sword misses as it comes down with a claw for a 20, which will also miss. And then a snarl as it tries to bite with a 22.
22 hits.
Alright. That'll be 6 points of piercing and 6 points cold.
Cool. Don't have so wealth.
And then that brings us to Hugh. Hugh, you heard the sounds of this snarling beast right next to you, though it is still now dark once more.
Well, I'm gonna aim by ear then. I have disadvantage on this. I don't. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Even with disadvantage, you land your mark.
Or
Using
13 magic
echolocation.
piercing.
Alright.
6 psychic, and does fire affect the White Abishai?
It does not.
Alright, and this next one will be a regular attack. 24 or 12 magic piercing. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't affect. No, ignore that one. And that will be my turn, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Valen, it is your turn.
We're gonna hit the White Abishai in front of us.
Go for it.
17?
A 17 will hit.
It's not undead, so it will take just.
It is a fiend, though.
Well, I think the undead is due more towards the sort of cause than...
Oh, okay.
So it'll take 11 from the first swing. Swing again for 19. And another 11.
Alrighty.
And Sap do again. Sorry. Look for this. What's Sap do again? Okay. It has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
Alright, White Abishai A in the corner here, also snarls, going a bit reckless here, as it's going to try and strike back against Romulus. The first attack misses, however. That is only going to be a 13 to hit, as it tries to claw at you. And a 16 with the longsword. And finally, its bite, also missing with another 16. And Romulus, it is your turn.
Cool. I am going to bonus action Divine Smite. And I'm going to take one action to do True Strike. Ignore the name of the spell because I'm technically supposed to use my spell casting modifier.
Yeah, you're good.
29.
Yeah.
Alright. The cold damage doesn't do anything. But for the 10, and then an addition. So that is 37
It's
damage. All red, all
Yeah.
radiant.
It's dead. Dead AF.
Cool. I technically had advantage with that because of me being in my thing form, but all the stuff, it's fine.
Yeah, you can't not hit on that. It's just how much deader is it going to be?
It's like an atomic explosion. There's no body, just like the shadow on the wall. Well, there's some darkness in front of me, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Alrighty, with that, Vass, it is dark and something is in front of you.
Can I hear it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Great. I would love to mock it viciously.
Okay.
So that'll be a wisdom 18.
Alright, D&D Beyond is gonna be doing this. That is a failure.
I love that. So it's gonna take 9 points of psychic, and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
And then I will use my roguish charm to disengage with my bonus action. And then I'm just gonna zip down here.
Run away!
Tactfully retreat.
Yeah. You can hear the gossip session between Lori and Zula happening off screen. With that,
Actually, how far did I get?
how far
I can
you-
probably see. Oh, that is, well, that was 25.
Yeah, 25 feet.
I'll just zip around the corner. It can probably see me and know that I went there, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. Maybe it's reeling from the scathing remarks I made about its scales.
Alright, so as you slip around the corner, our Abishai, our snarling predator, stalks forward and brings with it the darkness. And all you see is this like cloud of darkness move towards you. And then more attacks beneath it. The first attempt to hit you is an 18.
Shield.
Shield goes up. Alright.
My
The
AC is now 23.
next attack is a 24.
God damn it. Well, that hits me.
For 7 points of force. And then a final attack with a nat 20.
Yep, that hits me also.
That is going to be 19 piercing and 24 acid.
Okay. Ow.
And then our Abishai, still fighting recklessly, snarling, claws out towards Valen. And that's going to be a 23 to try and hit Valen.
That's gonna hit.
That's 7 piercing. Oh, nope. That is the wrong die that I rolled. It's still gonna be 7 slashing. However.
14.
The dice gods say what they want to say. Having clawed at you, Valen, you see that it brings the talons up to its snout, licks it, and is going to try and bite you. With a 22.
22 hits.
Alright, for 6 piercing, 4 cold, and with its jaws covered in Valen's blood, turns to look at Hugh and slashes out with its longsword, attempting to sever any closeness to its prey. But I do believe that a 15 misses... Nope, hold on. Yes, I do believe that a 15 misses Hugh. Bringing us then to Hugh, your turn.
All right, I will strike back after he hit me. He tried to hit me with my own weapon. This will be with advantage. So that's a 30, and the second time. 24. So I take it that's 2 hits.
Oh, most definitely 2 hits.
Or 32 magic piercing. And 2 psychic damage.
And it's a dead Abishai. Sent back to the pits where it was drawn from. As Valen, we come to your turn.
All right. Go chasing after the dark. That's going after boss.
Yeah.
quite get there. Fast. So we're gonna get close-ish. Spell slot. That's crazy. I think I'm just gonna use Mind Sliver on it. See if I can at least give her some help there. So DC 19 Intelligence save.
All right. Intelligence, not the best. 18. That's a failure on it.
And it takes like 9 damage. But it also, on its next saving throw, subtracts a D4.
Sounds good. Alrighty. With that, anything else from Valen?
Nope.
Romulus, it is your go.
You're muted again.
Sorry.
Ronald just doesn't want to talk to us. It's okay.
I'm not taking a hint.
Don't say the inner things out loud. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, so I technically have advantage with my innate carnation, I believe, which isn't marked again. What is going on? Okay. Let me make sure you have advantage in this step. Okay. Good. I do have advantage. So I am going to Scorching Ray. But obviously I'm gonna change this, but I'm gonna change it to lightning. So Lightning Ray. And it'll be a straight roll since I can't technically see it there. Right, there's Scorching Ray. $15, 24, and 15.
Alrighty. Um,
17 lightning damage.
Beautiful.
And as far as a bonus action goes, I got nothing.
Alrighty. That brings us then to Vass, your turn.
All right. Well, there's not much I can do, so I'm just going to keep talking smack in here. And I believe he has a minus 1d4 to this whiz save that he needs to make.
He does. He does. Alright, that is... There's a 12.
I love that for him. That's going to be 8 whole points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll he makes.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna bonus action disengage again, and I'm trying to see. I can't squeeze between the wall and him, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you
finding
could.
it really hard to read the square, so I can go like one.
Oh no, not that
2,
wall. I was thinking the
not
other
that
wall.
wall.
The wall with the
Okay.
yeah, that one.
1, 2. I can't see the squares.
There you go.
If I can get one more, I'll just tactfully retreat again.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So that the ladies can continue their gossip session in peace.
Right?
What was I thinking?
Yeah, totally.
So rude of me.
As it's now the Abishai's turn once more, it turns in the direction that Vass has absconded in. Valen standing sentry between them, going to go after Valen. So steps up. And, goodness gracious, D&D Beyond. That is going to be a 16, which will miss. And he'll try again. With a 19, another miss. And lastly, a bite towards Valen, with a 22.
Hit.
It's the bites that really keep getting you. You're just full of
They
little
do.
chomping marks. That's going to be 8 points of piercing and 11 points of acid.
8 points piercing. 16 plus 22 is 38. Cool.
Alrighty. That is it for our Abishai, meaning Hugh, it is your turn.
Okay. I want to de-Abishai this guy.
Alright,
Attack with disadvantage.
go for it.
25 hit.
Yes, yes it does.
12 magic piercing. 6 psychic. 5 force.
And it's gone, meaning the darkness is gone as well. You are no longer bound to the initiative.
Amen.
That's one of mine. So there you go.
Right. So. With that. You can breathe a little easier now that combat has passed, but what would you like to do?
Back in there and see what these guys were guarding.
That was gnarly. How's everyone doing?
I am perfectly fine.
I'm just peachy.
I'm okay. I'm at 98, but also I have 14 temp HP. So I'm kind of still okay.
You have more hit points currently than my maximum.
Valen has a lot of hit points.
Valen needs
I
a
put
lot
my-
of hit points.
Valen needs a lot of hit points.
I put my hands on Vass's shoulder and was like, "It's okay. Someday we'll get you. I don't know, your constitution up, buddy."
Trip digits.
Your trip digits is just gonna be hitting like 101.
Listen, in 2 more levels, I'll get there. I think at the next level up, I'll literally have 99. I think maybe 100. I can't remember.
I'm going to
Is there
spend 1 minute using an esoteric rite and using magical cunning to regain a pact magic spell. While we're checking this, I don't know, what is this? It's like a desecrated church.
It is
Church
a
pews.
it is a desecrated temple. And it is a for those that are familiar with the Platinum Dragon, this is a temple to Paladine, destroyed here.
He's like my second favorite god. Okay, so would you guys mind taking an hour?
No, go right ahead.
Okay. If you guys wanna, if anybody wanna rest us up in the hut, I can throw out the cards, but I just need an hour to attune to this dang sword, because fiends and devils
Sake, it's awesome.
might need to just go ahead and attune to this dang sword.
Yeah, I would not mind a short rest.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess I will unattune from Cold Flame Blade.
It does. And everybody reset your temp HP to 20 temp HP if you had less.
Oh,
Another-
and I can do something also. Hang on. My musician ability. As you finish a short or long rest, you can play a song on a musical instrument and give heroic inspiration to up to 5 allies who hear the song. So if you all don't have heroic inspiration, Vass will play a little ditty and you get one.
Hey.
Okay.
I'll give one to Lori also.
Okay. Lori's just using Zula as like a juice bag, or at least is about to, and then Vass gives the inspiration, and she's like, okay, and then stops. She gets distracted real easily.
I asked it, do you need blood right now?
I mean, it's not really like a need. Like, I mean, yeah, I need it always because, vampire, obviously. But like right now I just kind of like want it, but I always want it too. Like I'm like super thirsty all the time. Like if you've ever been like on a really long journey and you've been walking everywhere, it's like that, but like not. I could be just sitting there and like I could be as like a rat and doing it too. And like, have you ever, it's really interesting.
I put my wrist in her mouth so she can just feed a little bit. And
Cool. I'm gonna need you to make me firstly a Constitution saving throw.
okay.
And then she starts sucking.
10.
Cool.
She stopped.
You
Wrong.
are
Maybe a vampire?
Your hit point maximum is now reduced by 6. As she starts to feed, and then you feel her hands clamp, and she is not letting go of your arm.
I grab like the scruff of her hood and just like pull her off.
I'm going to ask for you to make me a strength saving throw to try and pull and detach here.
15.
Nope. She's holding tight here. That's another 9 points away from your maximum HP.
Can I play another ditty to distract her?
Yeah.
22.
So as Vass you start playing, Lori lifts her head up just enough that Romulus you're able to get in there and like pull her off. And she's just like licking her chomps. Like her attention's now back on Vass.
I'm just gonna keep playing. It's the greatest hits.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. So my current maximum is 139. Still more than Vast though.
This is true.
Yep.
I just have to get a long rest to get it back.
It does not say that you get these decreases back.
Wait, what?
Oh, poopy.
The target's HP maximum decreases by an amount equal to the necrotic damage, and yeah, it just goes into what happens when you die.
There has to be a rule for the hit point maximum thing, at least, right?
If you hit 0 HP, you become a vampire spawn at sunset.
Well, that was the last part of me being nice to her.
I mean, you didn't have to. Lori was like, "I'm perfectly fine not having blood," and then you're like, "Just take it," and she took it.
Talking too much.
Yeah, that's
You give her an
Lori.
inch, and she took a whole like castle.
All right. So, anything else that you'd like to do during your short rest here?
Besides attuned to this long sword, Holy Avenger. Nope.
Okay.
I will convert some sorcery points though. Get some spell slots back. And then I will use my Sorcerer's Restoration to get 4 of them back. Alright. Anybody else need anything to do?
Should be good now.
Alright. Did anyone do a search of the room to see if there's anything besides the statue to Bahamut? and Paladine.
I was busy playing up a storm so that you wouldn't get turned into a vampire spawn. So I was
Fair
not
enough.
searching the room.
There's
All
really
right.
not much here except for the um the paladine bust head statue thing.
Is it possible to upright it to or fix it?
Uh there's not really a way to get it back onto the wall where it was.
Mm-hmm.
But you could try and move it to where it's not so haphazard, yes.
Okay. I will adjust it, and before we leave, I will say a prayer to Paladine slash Bahamut and ask for his blessing in our current quest to defeat. Because based on lore, Sloth is like kind of cool. Is kind of like one of the people work for
Pakisis, yeah.
Taki's.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll ask for a blessing
not quite
or praise
bosom
of
buddies, but close to.
yeah. For a safe, a blessing or watch over us as we on our quest for this rod piece and to smite down one of Tarkis's allies.
Okay.
Do I need to do a religion?
No. You give your prayer and maybe it's heard, maybe it's
Okay.
not.
Vass also wants to. Is it kind of dusty or dingy from disuse?
From disuse, there's the evidence of, attempted, like the pews are broken, not just like from time, like someone came in here and was like breaking them. Probably what those Abishai were here to do.
Can I use prestidigitation to try and get the platinum plating to be gleaming again?
Yeah. For sure.
I think I have a different deity that Vass's family follows back in Neverwinter, but I don't think Vass has ever been overly devout for any deity, but he does have a special place in his heart for Paladine because it's the only god that he's actually seen do anything that directly impacted him in the last one. So he's trying to give some extra special attention while we're in here.
Okay, I'll help. I have prestidigitation as well.
Spit shining paladine.
I'll just kind of walk around mending stuff, just casting mending.
Okay.
Start putting some of these benches at least somewhat back together. Like, I don't really know who Paladine is, but y'all seem invested, so I'll tidy up.
You might know him as Bahamut. Maybe.
Seems like he might be. We want him on our side. Mending.
Huh, yeah.
Your bench is back.
I mean, who wouldn't want the progenitor of all metallic dragons?
All right. So, spending some time sprucing up the place as best as your limited magic can allow. It definitely looks better than what you came into. Not full the glory it may have once had, but what would you like to do next? I'll give you time to think about that, because we're going to take our real life break here real quick.
Yay!
Sweet.
Once more, the question is, after you have rested, what would you like to do, adventurers?
Go check out some more of these rooms.
Yeah.
Alright.
And this big door to the south.
For sure. As you open these doors, there is what seems to you some sort of library. There are,
Okay.
yes, there are a few books that seem to have survived. Most of them lost to the destruction of the keep and then the time in the aftermath, but perhaps there may be some that could be salvageable.
I'm gonna peek around the corner here first before I start going through books. Shout back. I think I found the librarian.
Yes. You find a narrow room. It probably served as an annex to the library. There are dilapidated desks all along the walls, and you do notice the skeleton crumpled in the floor, surrounded by what looks to be empty book covers.
Is it safe to assume Zula's got another body bag?
Yeah, we can just assume that Zula's got body bags. Body bags for
Into the
days.
body bag.
Love it.
I'm not going to dwell on that too long. Just kind of shuck it into the seemingly endless pile of body bags.
Yeah. After it's been marked properly.
Marked properly. Yeah, and we should shout into the bag of holding. This one's the librarian.
Yeah.
Is there any interesting books Vass likes to read?
Sure, we could, I'm gonna give you a selection of, skills you could use to try and find any sort of books, with it. And we'll see how you do it. Your options are Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, Performance, or Religion.
Oh, well, I was gonna do Arcana until I heard Performance in there. So I'll do Performance.
Okay.
Oh man, that's a shit roll. That's a 19.
Alright. With a 19, you are able to find a book, Being Human, an actor's memoir by Yorick Martin. As you read over it and familiarize yourself, This book gives you permanent advantage on any charisma, deception, or performance check to pass yourself off as a knight of Salamia.
It's interesting.
Nice.
Advantage on deception performance to pass off as Knight of Salamnia.
Does anyone else want to look through the books?
Sure. What were the categories again?
So, since performance has been utilized, what is remained is Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, or Religion.
I am literally bad at all of those. Let's do history.
All right, we can do a real history. Roll for me a history check.
It's gonna be a 5. Hang on, I'm gonna add a D10 to that.
Okay.
The dark one's, so I'm at 7. Nope, we're at 7.
Yeah, you're not finding much surviving books. Most of these are mush.
Actually, Phelan can't. So it's
Balin can't read. I love that.
You said Arcana was one of them, right?
Arcana is one of them, yes.
Okay, I'll try. 19.
19. You find a book titled In Defense of High Sorcery Against the Lies of the Church of Istar by Delin Thought. Reading over this book, familiarizing yourself with the contents, it gives you permanent advantage on any intelligence, history, or arcana check to recall information about the lost battles, the conflict between the Church of Istar and the Towers of High Sorcery in the years prior to the Cataclysm.
Okay. As long as I have the book on my person, or
No.
it gives me that ability?
Because you read it, you now have this. It gives you
Okay.
that permanent buff. You could keep the book on you, if you'd like. You know,
Sure.
keep up to date with your studies of esoteric
Or
knowledge.
sell it.
Or you could sell it easily.
Okay. And I have the. Sorry, one more time.
It is advantage on intelligence, either history or arcana, to recall information about the lost battles, which are conflict between the Church of Istar and the Towers of High Sorcery in the years prior to the Cataclysm.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
That'd be great. Don't know when this will ever come up, but good to know it.
Right? Just have it right there.
I'll challenge Vecna to, instead of a final fight, I'll just challenge him to just trivia of the multiverse.
a very specific version of Trivial Pursuit.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Gonna
Soth
do,
might have you beat on
Dragonlance
that
history.
one. Yeah, I think Soth might have you beat on that one.
Well, I said Vecna. I didn't say
Oh,
Soth.
Vecna. Sorry. I'm trying to get you Soth information right now.
I can't remember. Are the Knights of Salamnia the good ones or the bad ones?
Good ones.
Kind of yes and no. It depends
I wasn't sure if they were the ones
Yes.
that joined Soth or not.
Some of them did.
Okay.
Yes, but no.
Okay.
There are definitely some views on the knights that are out there.
Persons are good, people are bad.
Yeah, something like that.
Just trying to figure out when I might ever want to pass myself off as a Knight of Salamnia.
when it counts.
When I feel like it.
When you have to pull a Karen and it's like, do you know who I am?
I want to speak to your supervisor. All right. Well, I've exhausted his vast knowledge of stuff. Uh, what's in this door?
That's not really a door, that's just a sort of hole in the wall, and what you see... Nope, I need the eraser.
Oh no, guys!
It's all dark.
Not again.
My right eye is going black. I can't see anything.
You would notice, there are, two broken kneelers, facing a ruined statue of a metallic dragon. It seems that this was once a private room of prayer, though the ceiling has collapsed, having left a gaping hole above, and there is a lone skeleton crushed beneath the rubble.
Do we need a holy man?
That was not one of
You
your
know,
skeletons.
we need a drowned woman.
Ah. Okay. Then I will leave this room alone. Well, I guess can I do a thorough search of the room? Like take my time?
There's
Or there's just nothing in here?
yeah, there's not really much more than the statue that was being prayed to here. Another one of Paladine, it seems, but smaller.
What's in here?
Alright, going over to this door. You see another prayer room. This one much better kept. You see they face the statue of a goddess. Though, unlike every other room that you have seen in Dargard Keep up to this far, this room is pristine.
Can I assume the goddess is who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Tarkesis?
It does not appear to be Takesis, no.
He would be the most knowledgeable of this world's gods, right?
Probably.
Yep.
Hey Hugh, there's a goddess. I'm not familiar with this world's gods except for the two dragon ones. Can you take a look at this one for me?
Most people aren't really
Sure.
familiar with the gods, so...
Who else is
I
familiar?
will do.
I said most
I
people
will do
aren't familiar.
Alright.
Go for it.
I roll 14 with religion.
14 with religion. I'd say you'd be able to at least recognize the deity with a 14. This is the goddess Mishakal, goddess of healing.
Okay, I relate that to my friends.
Ooh, maybe she can take care of my current blockage of blood. All right. Hmm. All right. Well, I'm not going to desecrate this room. Just going to leave this here. And I guess move to this room.
As we open the doors here.
Oh,
Uh,
this is a much nicer room.
yeah, the chapel that you see here is, once more you recognize the iconography of Mishka, goddess of life and healing. Miraculously, this room is untouched by both fire and time. It appears as it must have when Dargard Keep was at the height of its glory. There are rows of polished rosewood pews flanked with carvings of clerics at prayer that face a marble statue of the goddess herself. Her head hangs low, her eyes downcast, as if grieving the sorrows of this world. And in her delicate hand she holds a staff of aquamarine crystal that glows with a soft blue light. You feel the lingering presence of the goddess in this ancient chapel, and there is a sort of vigor and peace that fills your body. And for the first time since you entered Dargard Keep, the distant wailing of banshees quiets.
Guys, I found where we can take a long rest. If we ever need to.
What is this circular thing that I'm standing next to?
I don't have a note on that. It
Decoration.
is decorative. That's what it is.
Cool.
Like, it looks suspiciously like a trap door.
like there's a chute underneath it.
Right.
Clearly, it's more gold.
It's
It's a treasure chest.
it's the respawn point. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Yeah, as we entered the room, it automatically saved. I was like, oh no. I see there's a book here. Is it open to a page, or is it just decorative?
It's just a book. Can you read Slamnik?
Can I lie and say yes?
You could lie and say yes. You still can't understand what it's saying.
We can hand it over to Hugh.
I assume it's for this goddess. I mean, I'm not familiar with her, but sure, I'll hand it to you.
Hugh, it's
Right,
prayers to
Hugh
the
should be able to
goddess.
read that, right?
Yeah, it's prayers to the goddess Mishkal. It's just different rites and whatnot.
Can I do an Arcana check on the staff?
Yeah, for sure.
18.
18. Well, you don't know exactly what this staff is. You've never seen something like it before. You would be able to tell that it is magical.
Hmm. Okay. I will make a note and let everyone know that the staff is magical, but I suggest not taking it from an altar to a goddess with the only, well, second to only room that's pristine and untouched. I don't know if the
Until after we long rest, and then we take it.
Just like taking the stuff from the hotel on your way out.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? I bought this hotel robe online. It's mine.
I brought this with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stole this from the other hotel.
Yeah, my name is actually Hilton. Um,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Can I?
Would it be like a general wisdom check to like know not to take this, or would it be like do a religion to just like, I don't know, see if I can connect, uh, you know, send a message to my god to like telephone their god and just like, hey, is this
Don't
really
worry,
for
he's
real?"
cool.
There's
Can I ask my sword if it knows what the staff does? Not for me. Not for me. I would never. Just in general.
alright. So
That's no curiosity.
for Romulus, no roll. This is a choice. You either take it or you don't. Um for
You monster.
uh for Valen, calling upon the Sword of Cause, asking its wisdom and knowledge. I have not seen magic like this before, but it reeks of righteousness.
Smells like a hater.
Yeah. I have my own reason for pairing with this sword, but in general, things it doesn't like are good.
Oh,
I
There's,
think
wait,
this
did the
guy
sword say that out loud or did it say that to you?
it's telepathic.
just in my head. Just in my head. So maybe I don't tell him I was
Okay.
just talking to my sword. Maybe instead I say, I think given that this temple is in this place of such evil and is in such good shape that I feel like this god would be on our side. And this is probably a good place to rest if we need the respite, and given the high stakes of our mission, if anybody can make use of this staff, I'm sure this god would want it doing its work.
I mean,
Or
it's not
wants
doing anyone any good here in this place.
True. Well,
I kind of,
we can try taking it after we take a long rest.
what if something horrible happens and we're going to be wanting a long rest after we take it?
Fair
What
enough.
if something horrible happens and you never find a crossbow?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Vass is fine.
Zula
Sure.
Zula is a martial artist, and I guess can technically use staffs, but this seems more of the spell casting of staffs. Uh, I can use them. I'm more of a sword person, but uh,
never know when you might need a magical staff.
that is true. That's what I'm debating on.
Yeah.
And what was it? She was the god of healing, right?
Life and healing,
Life
yeah.
and healing.
Might be a magical healing staff, which would probably
Might
come
be.
in handy.
Yeah.
If anything,
Okay.
you can throw it
It's
into
so-
the
and
fire.
It's so pretty.
Wait,
Ooh,
what?
I don't want to be do. I don't. Oh,
No.
right, because of the thingy. I don't want to do that, but I do remember that was a thing that you could do.
Yeah, you gotta throw something that's connected to the gods into the fire.
Oh yeah,
Or to a god.
that's option D, but it's better than not
Mhm.
option D.
Okay. Well, before I touch the staff, I will draw the Holy Avenger and kind of not stab it into the ground, but kind of have it into the ground and like make a prayer to this goddess and ask, uh, you know, for her blessing to take the staff and hopefully use it for good.
Do we want to take a long rest before we take the staff, in case the staff is the thing keeping this room safe?
That's fair. I mean, Bass also made the point of like, what if something happens and then we're gonna want a long rest afterwards? So,
These are the chances that you need to take.
It's up to y'all. I mean, my powerful spell slots I get back on a short rest, so I'm just missing out on levels 1 and 2.
I'm not doing too bad for resources. I've been purposefully trying to save them for Soft.
Yeah, I've been pretty good. The only thing I'm low on is hit dice.
I get a little low on it. We haven't seen anything else like this room in this whole tower, though.
Nope.
um,
But whoever has the most wisdom, make the make the call. It's probably not Valen.
probably Zula, technically, who is technically not here.
Zula may
He's
have
here,
the
but
most
not-
wisdom, but is Zula actually wise? That's the question here.
Yes. All right. Vote of hands to grab the staff now. Hugh, what is your vote?
Grab it now, grab
I
it
guess
later.
we might as well rest.
Okay. Or
You said
rest.
after long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Bass, you said now or after long rest?
Bass wants to grab it now.
Okay. And Valen?
Rest and grab.
Are we split
Zula.
down the middle?
Zula, you're the
Alright.
Uh,
I'm going to roll a
Good friend.
D2. I'm gonna roll a D2. I'm gonna make this fair. Alright? 1 is rest.
Okay.
2 is grab. Alright, that's a 1. The vote is for rest.
Okay.
All right. Then we rest.
Alright,
We
would you...
set watches anyway.
I was about to ask, would you like to set a watch?
I very much would like to set a watch.
We'll let Lori
where we are.
do the watch. She's fine. She doesn't need to sleep.
She's so easily distracted, though.
also, she's already reduced one of our members' hit points.
She was about to use another one as a juice box. So the watch should be also watching Lori.
So Iris should be able to help fill in some watch gaps if we need it.
Just
But
have Iris
I'll
watch watch Lori.
Iris is basically watching Lori.
The two of them get into a staring competition.
Ow.
Iris is the Sphinx. She should be really good at it.
Yeah, and Lori is Lori.
Just give her a riddle she'll never be able to solve.
Yeah, but then she's going to be talking out loud to herself to try and figure it out, and no one's going to be able to get any rest.
Or she'll start asking you
cast
guys what you
silence.
guys think.
Hey, are you asleep yet? Are you asleep yet? I was just thinking, do you think it could possibly be this? Because I was thinking maybe it could be that, but it could also be this other thing.
100%.
I need to rename my actual cat to Iris now because that's what my actual cat does every. Hey, you're sleeping. I should sleep on your face.
Right. Oh, that's Max right there. Oh, speak of the devil. All right. So, what is our watch order going to be?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take final watch.
Vass will go on first. As well.
All right.
It's just really hard to get Vass awake once he knocks out for the night. So
yeah.
if he's on first.
Lori will join Romulus on watch 2.
No.
Yeah, that's what the dice said. So, watch 1.
I scorched ray my own head.
Watch 1 with Valen and Vass. Let's start off with perception checks just to keep your wits about you.
Oof.
Ooh, I'm gonna add some
Me too.
D10 luck to that. For hang on, and then old Iris is gonna give me +2 to that as well. So 19.
19, cool. I'll keep that
I got a
in
13.
mind. I'll keep yours in mind, and then Hugh, I'll mark yours down for later.
Yep.
Alright. So, for our first watch, Valen, Vass, what does it look like?
It starts by Valen's just kind of not sharpening his sword because the sword doesn't actually need to be sharpened. Definitely cleaning all that, like the bone off of it, because he was smashing up skeletons and fiends, just cleaning it and then putting it down, but not out of his touch, because he doesn't like it when it's left by itself. And then he's just petting Iris while he's looking around, sitting on one of these benches, staring at the doors.
Vass can see that Valen is paying attention to the doors, so Vass is paying slightly more attention to Lori. Without making it look like he's creepily staring at her from one of these benches. And I think he's reflecting, and his thoughts are turning a bit toward Paladine. He's kind of thinking about things a little bit and trying to sort out kind of his thoughts on that, considering it's a topic he's not overly used to spending time thinking about.
thought and thoughtlessness. With eyes on the door and on the vampire in your midst. The first watch goes by without issue, bringing us to our second watch of Romulus and Lori, which will begin with a perception roll.
-1, baby. 3.
All right.
I'll use my heroics.
Inspiration.
Yeah. Yay!
Look at you. Cool. All right. I've got the 2 rolls. I will keep them in mind. So, Romulus, what does watch look like for you?
It's been a while since Romulus has fought in single blade style. So he's just sort of standing in the middle of the pews and sort of practicing the essentially single blade kata, or the fighting style that he's accustomed to. They're not intensive or anything. They're just light, just to get used to the spacing and whatnot. And he shouldn't make too much noise as his armor is made of mithril, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't disturb anyone sleeping.
It's not creaking or anything.
Yeah. And if Lori talks to him, he does his best to answer any questions or just let her run her mouth.
There is some sort of chatter from Lori. Once she starts talking, it's very hard for her to stop, but mostly she seems to be sort of enamored with the black sapphire amulet that you had found and gifted her earlier.
Well, did she told us it was like a friend that gave her the or was that had the amulet beforehand?
That mentioned the amulet to her, and that made her want to go find it.
Okay.
Friend.
Quotation marks, friend.
Lori!
Like, I'm gonna send you on this. I'm gonna send you on this impossible task that I hope you just die.
That is very much their relationship. Lori's like, oh, you're my friend, and this other person entombed her.
So I will make the dumb decision of asking her. Now that you have your amulet, and again, I'm just like lightly practicing with the sword.
Also keeping her in like arm's length. Teeth kept in.
Yeah, that's why I'm slightly swinging the sword around.
Yeah.
Helps me keep up, get my practice in, and keep her at a distance. But I asked her, now that you have your amulet, uh, after you, I guess, help us with Saw, what do you plan on doing?
I don't know yet. Because, like, I do a lot of treasure hunting because it's a lot of fun to go find things, and so I might go try and find some other things. Like, there's the whole, like, crashed city thing. I could go back there and look at that stuff. And then I could probably go find maybe something else. There's always like the wastes. There's some cool things out in the wastes, but like I can't. If I get caught out in the wastes, like there's not really a lot of places where you can hide from the sun. You think I could go underwater?
I don't know. Do you need to breathe?
Well, no, but like I don't know about like I didn't really swim a lot before, but like there's cool things underwater.
I
I don't
would
know.
imagine so.
I'll figure it out.
Have you ever considered going beyond?
What, like to like different continents?
No. Further, as in like treasure hunt throughout the multiverse.
What do you mean multiverse?
Uh,
Like, is
Romulus
this
like stops mid swing and looks at her and is like, I forget. Some people aren't aware.
like is this the whole thing like Vast talking about like places that he's been that like don't exist?
Something like that. Yeah. Well, they do exist. I'm not from this plane of existence.
Wait, so if you come from a place that doesn't exist, how do you exist?
As I said, the place does exist. I'm just not from here. I hesitantly sit next to her. And I will use, what can I do? I don't really have minor illusion. I wish I did. Be a lot cooler. Um,
You do have your cards that show the different heroes across the
yeah,
universe.
true.
Yeah.
Uh, I will show her the cards. And I was like, well, these cards are of different people from throughout the multiverse. Heroes of different planes of existence.
Uh huh. Okay.
Hmm.
So like why do you have all these cards of people? Are like do you follow them?
That's,
Like did you make these cards yourselves? Like it's cool if you
no.
did. I won't tell anyone.
No. These cards. It's actually a big mystery. No one knows who makes the cards. They are randomly sold throughout different locations.
So like a big treasure hunt.
Yeah, I have a massive collection, and
Like an actually massive collection, or you say it's massive and people are actually underwhelmed.
well, I like this is like the immediate deck I have on me, but I take out the my bag of holding and like this is not even a third of my collection. And I take out like a case and just show her more cards.
Galen just rolls over. He goes, "Got him."
Vast
Welcome
mutters
to my
nice.
cult.
If only Zula was awake for this. Oh man. So yeah, you can
Yeah, just-
spend the rest of the watch
I
sort of
sure-
explaining it.
Yeah, and I do my best to explain. Like, imagine your planet, like the entire world,
Uh-huh.
and if you were to go out there, it would be a place called Wild Space.
Okay.
And once you go further past Wild Space, you would enter. You're familiar with the astral plane, right?
No.
You know, the place where the gods kind of reside.
The gods just sort of came back. Like we watched the gods leave, all right? They were not here, and then all of a sudden things start happening again. We've got cataclysmic fire. I thought this was all gone.
Oh, again, see, I'm not from here. I don't know any of this history. I know of worlds where the gods literally walk amongst the planets. The ones where they're locked behind gates and can't physically interact with the material plane except for their chosen. It's the worlds vary.
Well, I mean, as long as it's kind of interesting, maybe I'll think about it. Like, because, you can only do so much around here before, you get locked up in another tomb for, who knows how long. I don't even really remember how many years it was there. It was a lot. I already, like, counted all the bricks, like, 5 times over.
Oof. Sounds rough.
No, it was pretty
And
smooth.
Right. Oh. I met a vampire once. Well, I've actually met several vampires. One vampire, a few handful of vampires that didn't burn in the sun, but I don't. I guess they have a different form of vampirism. But one such vampire that did technically burn in the sun, they had some type of artifact that prevented them from burning. Maybe you could find something similar out in the multiverse you don't think exists.
Well, it'd be very hard to travel this multiverse if I go out and I don't have a place to hide from the sun, because I don't have a fancy artifact like the one you're talking about. Like, I've got this, but this doesn't do that. And she holds up the necklace.
Who knows? You might find something similar in your treasure hunt here.
I might.
I meant like your world, but yeah.
Yeah, who knows? We'll find it. I've got time. But
After I finish showing her, I'll let her look at the cards and stuff like that. Ones that I don't too much care for, that I have like multiple copies of.
the
that she can, like,
non-holographic issues. Oh.
Yeah. That she can go through and kind of like look and
Yeah.
and I'll kind of go back to practicing.
So, watch 2 goes by without issue. And then we come to watch 3 with Hugh. And I already have your perception roll, so why don't you just describe to me what your watch would look like?
Oh, well, he was thinking about how he got hit by that undead stare, and he responds to fear the only way he knows how, by trying to imagine some way of channeling fear through his sword.
So as Hugh thinks through those feelings, those emotions, and how to translate them to the field of battle through sword. No disturbances come on watch 3, meaning you all successfully complete a long rest, and we will pick up after our long rest in our next session.